What's going on, people? I hope everybody is doing well, man. So I wanted to hop on here real quick. Been gone for a minute, but now I'm back. Been taking care of a lot of things offline. But I got to get back to it, man. Got to get back to putting out the inspirational messages, the messages of good advice, etc. So basically, I want to hop on here to say this, man. Now it's the time to avoid conflict. Okay? To avoid conflict. I mean, I'm not saying, get treated or get punked out. But what I am saying is if you find yourself in a situation that's confrontational, that's a conflict, and if there's a way of escape, then go that way, man. Go that way. Facts. Exit. Because people today are very, very mean. Okay. They're very cruel, very mean-spirited. Okay. Very mean-hearted. Okay. They're wicked. And you have a lot of people out here working for the devil, man. Seriously. People are looking for conflict. They're looking to battle. They're looking to fight, right? They're driving erratically, right? They're robbing you, shooting you, hurting kids, all type of things, right? Driving drunk, right? Running over people, keep going, combative, right? Almost every place of business you go into, you deal with somebody that's combative. It's time to keep it moving, man. Just keep it moving. If you are driving on the expressway and somebody does something crazy and almost hits your car, you don't have to pull up on the side of them and yell out the window, "Hey man, you almost hit my car. You almost ran me off the road." Listen, man. Listen. If it didn't happen, keep it moving. That person may be doing that so they can bait you into saying something to he or she so they can shoot you. Mean-spirited people today, man, they don't want you to exit a conflict. Okay? What am I talking about? You can get into a conflict today with somebody, argue with them, and and say, "You know what, man, I don't want no problems." Okay? That's what you can say. I don't want no problems. Well, what do you mean you don't want no problems? I mean, well, there's a problem. Oh, you know what, man, I don't want to fight. Well, what do you mean you don't want to fight? I mean, you're going to fight today? Hey, man, look, just have a nice day. Well, what do you mean have a nice day? That's all you got? That's all, People want to bait you into something today, man. Seriously. Everywhere you go, man, you deal with mean-spirited people. You dealing with wicked people, corrupt people. Everywhere you go, people are stealing your stuff, etc. I was at Planet Fitness the other day, had something stolen from me. I ain't never had nothing stolen from me at Planet Fitness, man. Never. I done accidentally left keys and phones and everything, Sometimes I work out and I would have my phone and my phone charger plugged into an outlet at Planet Fitness. I would walk around the gym, work out, and when I come back, hey, phone, charger, everything be right there. Not this day. Thank God I didn't have my phone plugged up. But I left the charger and everything right there. Came back and that boy was gone. I'm like, man, sometimes that's happened. And I went to the front of Planet Fitness and one of the staff members had unplugged it and put it up there. This time they were like, they ain't know what happened to it. But People are out here upset, man. They're angry and they're mad. Okay? They're mad at life, mad because life didn't turn out the way that they wanted it to. Mad, because of wasted talent. Mad because bills can't get paid, money is not right, jobs are not paying correctly. Okay. Students are graduating college with degrees, can't find a job. Multi-million-dollar businesses out here scamming the little guy, stealing from the little guy, mistreating people, bosses talking crazy to people on the job, thinking that they can disrespect people and just talk to people stupid. That's one thing I never took, man. Seriously, that's one thing I'd had never accepted at jobs is somebody in charge talking crazy to me, man. I told one of my security supervisors when I did security back in the day, I asked my security supervisor, man, who he thought he was talking to, man. That boy turned red as a red crayon. I say, man, don't ever talk to me like that again, man. I told two bosses that, man, when I was doing security. One of the store directors at one grocery store gonna call me and gonna yell at me over the phone. I'm like, man, who you think you talking to, bro? What? I said, you heard exactly what I said, man. I said, man, don't ever call this phone and yell at me. You ain't talking to no child. Who you think you talking to? Man, I checked him real good, man. Real good. That man came down the stairs 10 hours later and apologized to me. Seriously. I don't do that. And the reason I take that so seriously is because I don't give disrespect. I treat everybody with respect, from the doctor to the janitor cleaning the mess off of the toilet. I treat everybody with respect, man. And that's what I desire. Okay? And when I don't get it, I take it seriously. Because when somebody disrespects you, once and you let them get away with it, they feel they can do it again and again and again and again. So sometimes you have to set a person straight right there. But nevertheless, in today's world, if you find yourself in a conflict and you can avoid that conflict, then go the way of avoiding the conflict. Don't argue with them. Don't go back and forth with them. Okay? Don't do it. Because 9 times out of 10, you're probably dealing with a mean-spirited, mean-hearted, mad, angry person who's on the edge, and they are willing to take their frustrations out on you. And they will do it, because people getting shot every day. People are dying out here every day. On the expressways, you got road rage shootings. People are dying just walking down the street, etc. Man, it's very, very dangerous out here. And you're dealing with a world today that is godless. A lot of people are turning away from God because of how things are going. People are not standing the test. People are not keeping the faith. People are fainting and they are turning away from God. Okay? They're putting all their morals and morality and integrity on the back burner. All right? And people are on the edge. If you look in people's faces today, when you're out and about, people are on the edge. Everybody's mean, cruel, wicked, angry, upset, mad, and they will get at you. Okay? That doesn't mean you won't defend yourself or you are some type of punk. That's not what I'm saying. People are carrying weapons, guns, etc., and they are looking for trouble. Okay? Today is the day to avoid conflict. The only time you need to be dealing with conflict is if there is no way of escape. It is if you are backed into a corner. If you can exit, there's the door. Exit. Okay? Because if you stick around trying to prove something, you may find yourself hurt or worse, man. So with that being said, man, you all take care. To God be the glory and peace. Jesus Christ is Lord. I'm gone.